Billionaire Peter Thiel, a founder of PayPal, managed to build $5 billion worth of, not the way that you would think. Thiel doesn't need to buy an island to avoid paying taxes. He doesn't need any of these loopholes. He found something just as effective, a Roth individual retirement account. For 20 years, Thiel has quietly turned his Roth IRA into a gargantuan tax-exempt piggy bank. That's according to some confidential internet IRS data as reported by Marketwatch. Using stock deals unavailable to most people, Thiel has taken a retirement account worth less than $2,000 in 1999, and now it's sitting at about $5 billion. If Thiel wants to cash out until after he's about over 60 years old, he'll never have to pay a penny of tax on those billions. All it took was a Roth IRA. If you are not listening to this, this is so important. I know you're wondering how a retirement fund with a $6,000 annual contribution limit could grow into $5 billion. Some investors like Thiel open a Roth IRA with $6,000 or less. They find assets or invest in a startup that has a good chance of one day exploding in value. And some of them keep investing and they invest early, and they do it early. There's a lot of that. Some cryptocurrencies are worth pennies right now, and this could help you get to that next level. You could also buy a share in a potential startup or an IPO. If you can buy thousands of shares for a cent and the value goes up by the thousands, just imagine how much you can gain. You could also buy 2 ounces of gold. Gold, if you want to go the safe bet, gold is a good store of value. All the gains on that asset, no matter how giant, are shielded from taxes forever as long as they're in an IRA, and it remains untouched until 59 and a half years old. Then use the proceeds still into the Roth to make other investments. Remember, anyone can open a Roth IRA. Anyone can take money they stowed in less favorable traditional retirement after paying a one-time tax and shift them over to a Roth IRA. Talk to your tax person about that, but you can move it from a traditional to a Roth. What the secret information reveals, a lot of Americans are dutifully, they're just paying their taxes, and you have these wealthy CEOs who are finding this obvious way to avoid paying taxes by putting it into a Roth IRA. And you can utilize this same strategy. You just need to look at the opportunities and see what these people are doing. Now, we're not financial advisors. We're giving you information. You have to verify it. Go to the IRS website, talk to a CPA, talk to other people. But basically, this PayPal billionaire turned his Roth from thousands into billions. So it is possible. So if you have a Roth IRA, you can look at certain assets like gold or invest in a startup or a cryptocurrency. If you have a 401k you're not using with an old employer or $6,000 sitting somewhere and you don't have an account, look into a Roth IRA. Look into gold and other assets that could increase in value. Or in the case of gold, store the value of your wealth. Thiel's case may be an exceptional one, but you don't need to copy his success. Not everyone needs $5 billion. You don't need that much money to retire. You just need to make your own success, and you need to know you can make it happen. So look into a Roth IRA. If you're interested in investing in precious metals and you want to talk to a no-hassle representative that has experience in physical metal, give us a call. Phone number is 877-646-5347. Our phone lines are always open, and we're happy to answer any of your questions.